of managing their temper. Now, you women, why you are not yet married? Majority of you here at Moves, you are not yet married. Now, why do you want to add on the number? The ones we have are enough. Mwe mwongereeko number ey'abakyala abeefuga. Because that's why God has brought his people here to talk to you. Why should you subscribe and add on so that you can make those numbers to escalate? Bamanye nti abakyala bonna bayombi. Gosobola okuba omukazi atayomba. Kale biba biganye. God can help you not to be omukazi omuyombi. Omukazi ow'obusungu. Even though that is a Friday, let me give this to those who didn't show up here yesterday. Regarding money and financial issues and wealth, know your negotiables and non-negotiables. Have clear standards, respect, integrity, kindness, and shared life goals. Knowing what you will and what you will not accept makes it easier to navigate the complexities of modern relationships. Together on that? Yes. You should know the topic elasticity. Yes. You should know. This is the limit. This is where I can stop when you overstretch me in terms of finances, in terms of demands. So you negotiate a little early. Allow me to say, if you are not yet married, you are lucky because you have a chance to make a decision. For those who are in this room and you're already married, sorry. What you have is the best. But for you who are not yet married, you're lucky. Use this opportunity. Don't be blindfolded by the emotion. It's true. Today is Valentine's Day. People are now all over in some places. Of course, they have started lighting candles during the daytime. Now people, every moment is cozy. People are feeling, they are feeling each other. They are in love. Love is in the air. I came here, I parked earlier. But before, it was around 11. So I left my car in your parking and then I proceeded to town. But I found girls around here with sweets, lollipops. Like Vanange, the love is in the air. Some people have been walking like this as if they are in the aisle. They're moving like this, looking at each other. They are in feeling. Like that woman over here on NTV. Aganze ndekandi muchi, ndimu feeling. It's true, feeling yenyuma banange. Naye muve mu feeling. Kuba feeling erina weekoma. Mbegayirira. If you truly want to have a happy life, va mu feeling. Gamba munakuliranye nti va mu feeling. Va mu feeling. Feeling girekera abafumbo. Kuba, when I'm married, even if I'm in feeling, there's nothing much I can change. But for you, in feeling, as long as feelings drive you, into somebody's daughter. Nga totunuulidde bye twatunuulidde Joe. The values, your values, her values. Feeling will remain. But the standards will start knocking off your levels of feeling one by one, until when you realize that you have no feeling at all. So, my friends, know your non-negotiables. Be clear on them that these ones are not negotiable. Okay? We can discuss on matters to do with it, but no, with religion, I'm sorry, I'm a Seventh Adventist. I cannot work on a Sabbath. I don't eat pork. I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol. But some of you men here, Adventists, mulya n'embizi kubanga somebody you plan to marry agifumbye naye toyagala munyiiza omubuulira njiri. No, I don't want to hurt her. But honey, okay, let me hurt her. But mpola kati olumala okumuwasa noga tetujja kulya mbizi nga luli wagiryanga. Babulira you people. There are so many things that we accept to be negotiable before we marry or before we get married because of feeling. You know, when feeling is there, there is a way you can even trade off life. You're not wala. You're not like it. Nemwe muli baana bato temunayingirako mu feeling. Bwaba waliwo yayingira mu feeling mukadde mutuuze church board. Saze wano kubatiisatiisa. Naye bwaba waliwo feeling njagala okubabuulira feeling ekoma wali ku luggi. Whatever happens after, logic, rationality stops at the gate. Once feeling sets in, everything takes another shape, it takes another meaning, it takes another implication. Now, after feeling, when you are going back home, that's when you're sifunire wano olubuto obandufunye owedduuka wangi olinayo ku Lydia. That's when you know now feeling is going away. Yes, ena abali wano nga mwagula postina oba postino whatever it is. Awo kitegeeza wali wakavaako mu feeling kati ng'otandise okubitegeera ogane olwotandise okulizoninga. Kubanga singa wagenderayo mu feeling wagenderayo with reason wandisoose kumira. Yes. If you fell in love with reason, you would first take Postina or Lydia and then you go. But you were not reasoning. You were in feeling. So, now after feeling, then you start reasoning. That's why you go and now buy. Feeling feeling esobola n'okubeerawo n'ozaala n'omwana after all agenda nakumpasa n'okola biki byonna oba okyali mu ebyo and he marries another one. Okyali mu ebyo, that's when he tells you, but you know only that I came here to study. Married, officially have my wife in the village. Okay, what? All these years you've never told me. Really, why did you have to do that to me? He says, you know what, my sister. Am I your sister? My sister, I'm sorry. He will boldly call you my sister. I'm sorry, my sister. Olwo feeling etandise okukola ki ogenda beegayirira mikwano gyange mu nsi muno teri atalina feeling. Everybody has feeling. But for you who are not yet committed, I want you to be careful. Kindly look for ways of suspending the feeling so that you make informed decisions, especially women. Let me tell you, this is how unfair this world is. Even in this church here, ladies, kindly pay attention. Even at church here, even if do we have Tom here? No. Okay. Assuming this man is called Tom and he dates her, and they even advance to courting, right? We as elders, and this is good. Tom has finally decided to grow up. Oh, God is good. But we shall come here, we shall collect money for his wedding, and we shall be happy, we shall jubilate. Even when we know that Tom is marrying a girl, they don't have even a child, but is living 7 of them with children, fellow church members, we will pardon Tom. This is what is happening. Because he's a man. You dare. Sebo Gambenti, you want to marry her. I'm just pointing here her. Golina abana musanvu. She has only 2 children whom she got accidentally. She didn't want to abort. She was faithful to her God. So she has 2 children. And for you even have 7 from different mothers. And then you dare to say, I want to marry her. Musajja watwachi wetulisizaako bomu. Kyotwala okimanyi. Do you know what you're taking, Sebo? This girl has just 2 children. And if you dare say, oh, God has helped me, let me live. We can help you to get for you a girl who has never delivered. Come on, we will be the very people to get for you somebody. You see how society is harsh to women? Now, when we talk to you, when a crocodile tells you that there is no fish in the lake, you can't challenge it. I'm telling you because I'm a crocodile. I'm a man. Ladies here, the community is very unfair. Even from the biblical times, they found the woman committing adultery, sleeping with herself. No, with a man. But they were going to stone her in front of Jesus. Did they bring the man? No. They brought her alone. So my friend, abakyala abali wano ladies that njagala ebizibu bino bibatuukeko. after you've purposed. That's why this message is coming. You should make an informed decision. You should know how the society, how the community is harsh. The community will always protect us, men. The community wishes the best for us, men. Including women, by the way. They will be the first to say, "Itotwala oyo yazaalako." Naye ani yamuzaalamu? Mukazi? They will not say, "Wasakubali be wazaalamu." Tukutegeera wamma. So, my sisters here, I want to encourage you. Mwebereremu bensi tusera bino bibi. Know your non-negotiables. These ones I'll not tell you. You must know your non-negotiables. But including men, you must know your non-negotiables. These days, abawala basiba embuto. Agamba yagala azale okukana akakufaanana. But no, all I need is just a child. I'll take care of my baby. These days, women are bold. They can present their request in a capital letter. So, aim for something real and lasting. Stop settling for greats. The world often tells us to settle for great or for something which is good enough. But you deserve a relationship that is purposeful and fulfilling. It doesn't necessarily need to be great. It just needs to be purposeful and fulfilling. Great often means convenient, but lasting love requires effort and commitment. Effort and commitment. Even if I have no money, as long as I'm committed, I'll do something and you realize that really I failed. There are people who use their money to show you that they really care, but you really feel that they are not caring, even if they have even contributed and invested in it. But the truth is that this is not coming from their heart. They're just doing it for convenience purposes. So, look out for the commitment right from the word go. Choose a partner who inspires you to grow. A partner who challenges you to be your best and supports you in achieving your dreams. Inspiration, challenge, and support. Sometimes, my brothers, you may have dated a lady who challenges you and you're like, nze noonya gwe neesobolera. Omuwala alina olugezigezi. They usually say behind any successful man there is a what? A woman. You go and double check the successful men we have in this country. Genda olabe bakyala baabwe and see whether be balina enjala ze baateekako, be basiiba mu saloni, be basiiba mu sauna. Is that true? You go. Kinoonyerezeeko. Most of the successful men I have seen, bwe bakulaga mu kyalo ga mulimba si yoyo. Because these women, their priority is not the looks, but their heart. They know how to command that man to get the best out of this man. Women here, if God blessed you with looks which they call nice, thank God. But that ain't anything. when it comes to family. You ought to add value. Value addition. Are you adding value to that marriage? Or all you have to offer are looks, hips, boobs, nails, which are even not yours, hair, which is even imported, and you assume that is adding value? I'm sorry if I've hit so hard on you, but I just want you to go a little further beyond the looks. Because men, eventually, a person called a man, men are allow me to say this, men are a responsibility. I don't know whether that is there in English, but it's there. Men are collectively responsibility. Once you take away responsibility from a man, he ceases to. Because the Bible is clear, the man is the head of the family. Now, there's no way your looks are going to add contribution to a vigil, to a funeral. My friends are going for marriage, I need to contribute. The community has issues, I have to contribute. At church, they give me goals, I have to contribute. There are people who look out for me, I have to contribute. You yourself, you are my responsibility. I have to play my part. Now, if all you offer is to deduct from me, I'll question myself where that beauty is going to contribute towards my responsibilities. Even if men choose to go away and run away from responsibilities, responsibilities do not run after them. They walk slowly. Eventually, they find you when you are resting. And they whisper to you, "Sir, Mr. Responsibility, I am here. You have to work on me." So whenever a man thinks about that, he weighs in. Jennifer, Sandra, Lopez. Sile. Jonathan, naye wamwe teri y'okubawala baakuwasa. You man, nawe, you at moves. You have so many nice looking chicks. No, I'm telling you, I want to marry, as in marriage. You man, I want to leave these things of boys. I want to be a man now. That's why you see, there's so many nice looking ladies here at Moves. But every other day we celebrate marriages, people are marrying from elsewhere. And that you say, he would have picked someone from what you call the university. You say others are a university. But sometimes men even don't go to the university. They leave a university and they end up even marrying somebody who stopped in senior 6 or senior 4. They are looking for a woman who adds value to him. So women here in the house, don't fear to challenge that person, to inspire that person, to support that person. You don't need to give him your money if you don't have it, but you may support him and he sees that really you are supporting him. We don't want, now I'm going to stand for member of parliament in Akawa East. Yet I'm married. When my wife is not supporting, when I went for the polls, I knew at least I have my vote and my wife. And even I made sure we go together. And we go, no, muleke nkonze neddo no mukazi wange namuwasa. Mama mami tiki nga so kanze. There you go. And I also ticked myself. At least I had to be sure that at the polling station, when on the day, at least I have 2. Because if I dare to have 1, ensejja kunzijamu obwesige. Balonze ne mukyala we yalonze. Naye yalonze. Yafunye kamu. Twali ose ne tutamuwa. Kuba n'omukazi amutya. So, my friends, women, I encourage you, I implore you, challenge that man while dating or in courtship. We as men, we hate it when you challenge us, but we value it. The Baganda say, akutwala ekiro omusima bukedde. Somebody will push you to go somewhere in the night when you are hesitant. But when you receive a share in the morning, you say, man, thank you for taking me to offload that truck. They have given us some good money. Oh, thank you. Next time, do the same. Some of us married men, there are a number of things that we have achieved, not because we are mighty, but because the lady was pushing me to do so. And when I become successful in any way, people do not celebrate the woman. They say, that man is really a hard-working man. Women are unsung heroes. So women, my question is, today on Valentine's Day, this is a very challenging moment because now at this time at this time, around 7 on Valentine's Day and Friday, but you're here. To me, that's a sign that there's something that you want. And I pray that God gives that to you. Challenge that person. He may not have called you today on Valentine's Day. He may have sent you a message which is even hurting than the word hurt itself. No worries. The good thing is that you have not committed yourself. Maybe God wanted that Valentine's Day dawns so that you can know his true colors. Yes. You may be here, I've lost someone, and then, lo and behold, tonight at around midnight, you are checking a post from someone. For her, she's just posting her boyfriend. You say, but isn't this is Sam? Yeah. Sam went for burial. God may be helping you to know. The other story, don't cry for what you do not have. So, my friends, let me share this as well as we plan to finish. I want to share something about technology. In love, in career, and in family. The challenge is that now you don't have partners. Okay, whether you are dating, how many of you here think that you have ever used the phone, that you use the phone more than your partner? You don't have to call. Yes. I knew to be treated as a rhetoric one. Usually we don't know. But sometimes our partners use their phones more than we do. Because that's what we usually say. Negundi obeera nnyo ku ssimu. Obeera okyatinga n'abaani. People can be like this, feels pain, does this, feels pain, changes. Then agitate. Then nobeera buwoti ku ssimu. Era abamu bagula n'obuuma obukwata essimu ku kitanda kabeeko nga n'aka, just to make sure as you're trying to sleep, then you let me see, you first check. Gwe mulembe gwe tulimu. Phones are part of our lives. Technology is part of our lives. Did you know that the average person spends over 4 hours a day on their phone? These are now some of the current statistics. An average person in a day spends over 4 hours a day on their phone. And those about 1,460 hours a year on the phone. And that's more time than we spend with our loved ones in some cases. Because if I asked you whether you are dating, whether you're courting, whether you're married, do you usually spend 4 hours, more than 4 hours with your family every day? They will say no. Why? Yakedde ku mirimu. Avuddeyo alina okujja okubeera wano ku mobs. Whether bino bimunyumirwa tebimunyumira, he has to be there because he has to supervise, he has to be there. From here he has a meeting to organize for tomorrow. But what we are sure of is, at least at any one time he tries to check his phone. Don't I have missed calls? Don't I have any messages which need to be attended to? And it is rare that our family members communicate to us about things at home. So we spend much of this more than 4 hours every day discussing, giving that time to strangers. Then we say now, why are our relationships rocky? Somebody says, he will call you. He will call and call and call in the morning, midtime. Have you slept now? Are you sleeping now? Are you about to wake up now? First day, third day, first week, 2 weeks. You know, honey, I was busy. You know, coursework. You know, work. You know, now we have a new boss. You know, reports. You know, we are now reporting time. You know, URA is about to come now. You know, now our business is engaging in a new, you know, we're having a new investment. Now you start becoming part of the business operation as if you are the operation manager. Yet for the very first time, it was all about how you are, Walidechi, how are you feeling, are you okay? You don't sound fine. Are you okay? Are you really okay? No, please, video call, you mute it. No, video call. Video. Yes, I just wanted to see how you are. You get him. You get her. Now you start calling, video call once in a week, phone call once in a day, twice a week, once a month, and now you only have excuses. Excuses. But surprisingly, when there are other people now starting to occupy that space, when we use our technology correctly, technology can help us to build a stronger family. It can boost our relationships and even boost our careers. So, I just want you to know that we can use technology to build stronger relationships by staying connected, calling our loved ones. These are things which we know. Texting. Statistics show that Couples who regularly communicate digitally during the day via messages or emails or video calls, they report stronger relationships and better emotional connection. Honestly, I'm a married man, but when I receive a phone call from my wife during the day, today she did, I was busy running up and down because now I'm caught by Sabbath. Let me rest. But tomorrow, immediately after Sabbath, ngenda kuba ndi mukugulu bana kulaba nga I'm supervising bipande. Nga wali ku movies tewaliwo. Mugende mutike ku sticker ku motoka. Tunoonya bululu bwa member wa parliament. Ndi mukugulu ba running up and down. That's what I've been doing. But amidst that chaos, I received a call from my wife. She said, Daddy. I said, yes. Are you okay? I said, yes, I'm okay. Do you have any problem? No, I just want to know. Are you okay? Whom are you with? Did you go with Mr. Walugembe? I said, yes, I'm with him. I said, okay. Have you had lunch? I said, yes, mommy, I've had lunch. Okay, bye. And I was like, is that all? I said, yes. I felt good. But most of the marriages, you only receive a phone call from your wife. You say, tewalese munyo. Yakaweddeko. Ab'amazzi bazze tubakole tutya. Omwana agudde n'amenyeko ekigere. Any phone call you expect from home is a bikangabwa call. So many families, that's what they go through. So sometimes your husband looks at your call, you are calling, and calling, 7 missed calls, he doesn't pick. He knows this is a requisition form. Or, let me reverse it a bit. Now the husband. Mukadde avuddewo wano, like alina kyadduse. What we usually do when we call at home, otera kuba ng'obuuza biki. Esimu yange nagyerabidde waawo. Bano ab'embaawo bazireese. I told people to come and do some repairs. Usually the calls we make at home, including myself, are calls about responsibility. Has somebody done this? Is this happening? Is this? Be careful. Be careful about this. Don't do this. How many times do I call as Keeno that, hey, you know, I rarely call my wife her name by name. And when I do so, she knows I only call her by name. Nga nyiziza nnyo 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 nnyo. Nakasa muyita linnya nga tubadde tukaaya n'awamanya kati si birungi. Oba nga mukubidde nga mulowoozaako. And she feels good. How often do we call your wife? They are yearning for a phone call. You assume you married her, that by mere fact that you married her, so people know she's uncallable. There are people calling her. But out of all the calls which are going out to her, Hey, you look nice. Your man takes care of you, Banang. Hey, you look so nice. Hey, Banang, you must be enjoying Valentine's Day. You must. But out of all those compliments, none of the compliments comes from the husband. Busy looking for money, busy chasing after responsibilities, busy chasing after career. But the research was conducted, and the findings are couples who regularly communicate digitally during day via messages, emails, video calls, they report stronger relationships and better emotional connection. Honestly, how would you feel if you received an email from your husband? You know, when you hear an email popping, definitely that could be a business something, you know, something formal and say, hi, honey, I just wanted to know whether you're fine. Thinking about you. Bye bye. Then you even dare to call back. She doesn't reply. Then you're like, I should finish what I'm doing. And again, why were you poking me? You know, it all starts when you are now smiling, you know. Ladies here, learn to write emails to your husband. Just because of WhatsApp, well, I definitely will expect a WhatsApp message. Well, because it's handy. Always on WhatsApp, checking your WhatsApp, you know. But now, taking it to another level of email shows me that, ono yajja kuwamba. And there are so many couples that make their families to run using technology. Somebody may be distant in a far off country for one reason or another, but they can keep on communicating with each other. They express their hearts, their challenges, their moments, good moments. And some of them can sustain their relationship until when she comes back or when he comes back. But sometimes you're here, you love him so much, you love her so much, you go abroad maybe for studies or something, and the day you go, even to tell somebody that you have arrived safely, you change numbers, phone calls, phone numbers, contacts, and people cannot reach out to you. And then you leave somebody guessing. Connect for those who are following us from afar. The phones always in the room challenge. In one study, couples who put away their phones during meals and quality time were 26% more satisfied in their relationships. This one I'm also just trying to learn. That when my wife serves me food, I try to make sure I deliberately take the phone either to the bedroom or somewhere. I don't keep it closer to me when I'm having a meal. There's that temptation. When the phone is closer to you, you get tempted. You men who are staring at me, these women sometimes they put in a lot of effort and time, quality time to prepare that, whether it's posho or katogo, they put in time to see that. Then after preparing it, they want to see you enjoying that food. But now, you reply, respond to mails, emmere neewola. Ne bw'ogirya n'ogimalawo, alaba nga towoomeddwa nga bwe yadde asuubira. Sometimes n'emmere togirya ng'ewoze tolye mawolu, and you think it is too light. ebyo abakyala bibaluma bantumye mbabuulire basajja mmwe. Let's take our phones away from our bedrooms. Mu mbeera zonna, honestly, it's not good to go to bed with a phone. First of all, it's not healthy. We support it because we are under addiction. We are addicted. We usually talk ill about people who smoke njaga, but we are already addicted to the phones. Let us try. God is telling us today, let us try. Just set screen time and say, once it clocks 10, I should be off my phone. Or I switch it off. There's some people I know. I'm trying to learn how they do it. But today I call him, the moment it clocks 10, his phone will never be on. For the past 5 years, I've tracked it for a record. And as early as 6, the phone is on. Sometimes we need to copy that. Because we are addicted. And I'm sure this is not a fallacy. We are all addicted to our gadgets. Save for those who are not. For those who are not, come abongero. But for us who are addicted, come at us. We sleep, until then you end up typing wrong things in the process of writing, and then it goes, then somebody else will say, what is it? You say, sorry. One day, this happened to me. I bought a phone. Now, I had saved key content on that phone. But I was surfing, doing quite a number of things on my bed. And then I said, because my daughter sometimes uses my phone. Now, I said, no, let me put in another pin. I changed the pin. Then I slept off. By morning, I didn't know the pin which I entered. This happened to me. I figured out. It took me a week when that phone is not accessible. I tried everywhere. I went to the telecom companies. They told me, sir, you must remember it. I tried Calcare. I tried everywhere. They said, you bring, no, we can't. That version, no, those new phones, no, you cannot. I now said, now let me try government, those people in intelligence, ICT, where I tried to use all my connections. They said, sorry, sir. I had to honorably accept, and they had to reset to factory setting, and I lost everything. Why? My daughter, Daddy, why did you change the pin? And when such kind of a question comes to you at a time when you really need your data, then I said, I did this over this pattern. It all couldn't work. Why? Because I entered the password when I was about to sleep. But I didn't write it anywhere. Sometimes you people have sent, not you, but some people have sent wrong messages to wrong people because you are sleeping. And somebody complains and says, no, to hell with you. No, we cannot continue like this. Muveeko ku masimu nga mugenda okwebaka. Naye abanaagaana mulitukomezaawo obubaka. But this is what we can do Let me also leave this with you. Now, my friends, many of you, especially, majority of you here at MOBS, many of you are not married. Now, I just want you to know this. Does it make sense for you to go and attend a place where they do nyama choma? You see them preparing the nyama choma from morning to evening, and they are not doing it with pork, but chicken, beef, which is even good. The aroma is good. Everything is good. You stay at it the whole day. And you yearn to eat. But you say, but let me not eat. Is it in order? What am I trying to say? You are not married. But you are always on the phone, feasting on pornography, but you don't even have a wife. You get charged when you don't have any reason or any use for the charge. What are you doing? That's why, even if you are too prayerful, you will pray. But after praying, you go and play. And then we say, Stand yanke me. Let me tell you, one of the reasons these days it is very easy to get any type of girl or woman. I'm sorry, I feel pain saying this, but one of the reasons they are so easy to get of late, those ones who keep so much on phone, is that you find osanga chiwedde, the body is ready. The mind is ready. You find somebody ready for anything. Men, you keep staring at all those sorts of videos, people dancing, these days, TikTok dancing, even if you don't know, just keep on scrolling. You charge yourself. But when you are not going to discharge, now you are dating, and then she comes. She's also charged. You are also charged. Now what do you expect? So even if our parents tell us, you people, abstain, it's true. What they are saying is right. Even your heart tells you that's the right thing to do. Your mind tells you this is the right thing to do. But the body is prepared for something else. And as soon as you're done with that, then you remember that it was not right. You were charging yourself. Muli bantu bakulu, muli ba moves, sobola bagamba nti stop. And I cannot tell you to continue. I'm just saying, think about it. You, Mudinkoni, you keep checking. Now you see the photo, then you do this. No chigeza, no la baby tumbwe, no chigeza, no la bakazigo, no chigeza, no yongera, no kebera, no. What are you looking for? And then you hate yourself for making wrong decisions. The technology is here, but it is driving us that way, my friends. I want us to know that the technology can be used for the good. It can help us to advance our career. For the families that are working, it is possible now with technology to work from home and to deliver work. So instead of using technology negatively, you choose to use technology for the good of your family, and you work at home. Deliver the work when you're still in the comfort of your family. So technology is not bad, 100%, but we can use it for the good to better our families. You can start a business, freelance, or even invest all from your phone or laptop. It's not just about having a job. It's about creating income opportunities that fit your family's schedule. Yes, with technology, you can create income streams which meet the demands of your family. You can use some of the family organizers like Google Calendars or Cozy. They help everyone stay on track with activities, events, and even grocery shopping at home. Sometimes, now we did this, we tried it at home, and it worked for us. And we created a common mail where we put most of our activities, including our daughters. So I can always be able to remind my daughter. My wife can sometimes be able to remind me of a few things. They can collaboratively, we end up somehow sometimes supporting each other with just the Google Calendar. So sometimes your friend may not wish to know so much, to yearn to know where you are. They try to check through the schedules. You log in what you may need to do this week, next month. I'm here, but even my wife knows I'm here because I logged it in. Sometimes it helps us. I'm not saying I'm 100% on this, but I'm trying. The day you stop patching, if you are a bird, you will land down. But in a marriage, we are like a bird in the air there. You must keep patching. You dare feel you're tired, land on a tree or down. So we can employ this technology. Some of you want to go for further studies, my friends. But again, you have engaged someone. You want to marry, but again, you want to go for studies. Instead of losing him or losing her, today, I'm imploring you to try some of the online courses which you can do. You can progress with your marriage wedding programs as you study. These days, physical learning, physical. Even my elder was telling me, some of the people prefer to follow online. That's why my brother is now streaming this. Some people are comfortable with their families. Instead of Keeno yazze, you can follow Keeno from home. So in the same way, we can try to go for further studies, but using technology, and we study online. Our families may not be so much affected. You can also learn as a family together. How about taking an online cooking class or language lessons together? This one I did with my daughter. We are learning Chinese. But now the way you are laughing at me, now she sometimes laughs at me when I pronounce these words wrongly. You know, they are still young, they are so sharp. So when we do the assignments online, name Funako 4 out of 10, and she has 10 out of 10. Mommy, you come. Mommy, you see what Dad has done. I told you, you know. And then we end up having that light moment at home. while other families are thinking of going to comedy night. But you go there, sometimes these days you go for comedy night, these people only annoy one of you. And these days, some people are careful to take somebody, your loved one, in a comedy night. You may leave when you are fighting in the car. So, but now I know how to count Chinese. E, ah, san, su, u, jiao, ya. Niao is a greeting. Jiao. To see. Now I'm starting to learn some, but my daughter is already advanced. But we're studying from home, online. And then mommy now comes and says, but I would have gone to a school which teaches languages. Now my wife wouldn't be having that time. My daughter wouldn't be having that time. Daddy yaddayo kusoma. Kusoma chi China. You try this. Some of you try it with your loved one. Just pick a language which both of you don't know. And you start, whether you're studying online, where she stays and where you stay. And then you have moments when you are supposed to be learning together online. You'll see the connection that is going to come. You can have family entertainment, the virtual togetherness, streaming services, and games. Family movie nights have never been more interactive with platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, and even gaming consoles. You can share experiences and bond from your living room. And for us, we are lucky. Technology is here to bond us. All these things are available. I don't know when I last had a pregnant TV, because I threw it a long time ago. With this, because there are so many smart TVs and they are affordable, even to the have-nots. By the way, it is more expensive to have a pregnant TV now. Consuming power, omuzira, yongezayo omuti. Negwe nakirija tolina magezi. Awo. Evuddewo network, evuddewo. Kubanga muli ku free to air. It's not free. Free to air is not free, my friend. It's costly. It's costly. The emotional cost of abantu ewaka. Ani yakutte ku muti gwa network. Gwe Sandra Jangon. Gwe nawe kibiri gwe. Daddy, Joani yakukubya omupiira. You see. Kati siraba mawulire gaago. No. Some of you are at moves. I know you can afford a smart TV. Wachirifuna katinitini. Nengo manyi olinako kadata akatono, you can access TV. You can access what you want. By the way, I no longer follow the traditional media. Yes, I no longer, personally, I'm not telling you to do, now this one is an opinion. Personally, I no longer. Why? Because it's like a taxi. The driver chooses where to pass, where to park, who to take. Yes, once you subscribe, whether DSTV or what, you're supposed to control, you're supposed to follow. But if I want on a smart TV, I choose the program I want. Some of you tell me, no, even on DSTV, my friends, I have it at home. It is an Explorer, but I no longer use it. Why? Sometimes it becomes hard to regulate the content that they give me. But with a smart TV, I can access the sites which have what I want, the duration I want, the quality I want, whether I choose 8K, 4K, or something. You can't do that that on a traditional TV. So we have happy moments sometimes at home because of technology. So my friends, we can leverage on that. And I assume you are eating, you prayed. But you have always been praying, don't worry, we're at church. Now, as much as technology is beneficial, it's crucial to be mindful of safety. Safety. Era nsaba my elder one day mumpiteko wano nga nzija kwogera ku technology yekka, because at least I've versed myself with machine learning and artificial intelligence. Yes, I love it, and I see where the world is now and where we are. Some people think artificial intelligence means ChatGPT. University one. Some people don't know that you need to have safety online. Online is a world, it's a global world, it's a village, a big one, a huge one. There's a lot of cyberbullying. They even bully mature people like you, ngoli muntu mukulu, ngate oli muyivu. Well learned and well educated, exposed, and respectable, but they bully you. But people don't know that there's even something like cyberbullying. They know they only bully younger boys and girls. Sometimes people bully our husbands, they bully our wives, they bully our children when we are there in that home. It's Family Life Week. Go and research about cyberbullying in our families. So as much as technology is beneficial, it's crucial to be mindful of safety. Use parental controls, monitor screen time, and teach your children about responsible internet use. Gundi va ku TV. Samuel, I told you, internet is bad. You are cake. Internet is not bad. Teach your child, your young brother, your young sister, best practices on the internet. These days, you used to PG children, but these days, with those things, the children are the ones who even PG you. For parental guidance. Oba nesimu omwana nga yagiteekamu password nga you are the visitor, you are the guest, she's the admin. Recently, because I'm too busy, then my daughter was like, "But Daddy, I see you suffering. Give me all your passwords. Give me all the mails and passwords, and I manage some of your accounts for you." I was a bit hesitant, but until when I had to surrender, okay, it is 0. Okay. I had nothing to do. That's where we are. Nebwogana, nebwokola ki. Ebyaluli timanyi okuma ebintu, some of you mbu pattern, omwana, the girl looks at it. What? Bamanyi Z zako, tukyakozesa Z. ne bw'oba wakoze zedi qptu like a cobweb agifuna. Safety, my friends. Some of the families bababbye ewaffe near our church. Near our church. They came during daytime. And I don't know whether that's called shifting or migration. The other one was migration. Not rural urban migration, but it was urban rural. They called the woman a mature person. Your husband said this, the Lord is there. They packed things during the day. Ne basengula omukazi during the day. Mwami watukubidde essimu atuweereza message yino atugize bwati they had hacked into the husband's account. Ne batwala omukazi ne bamusuula eyo ne bavuga ne batwala buli kimu. You know, literally okutwala entebe, bikopo, bidomola, everything including the bed and everything. My friends, I'm here with my hanging out with my friends. I'm doing it with my friends. I'm doing people following. Now this, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing this. Now you are giving leads, you're giving clues, you're giving people track, and then they get to know, they study you. Some of you people, you are too Christian. I look at you here, you are very Christian. But when I go and double check just a few posts for the past 2 weeks, I get to know how you are now. The other time I was seeking for a visa to the US, and one of the things which amazed me were like, okay, give us your social media account. Yeah. Social media doesn't lie. Yes. So they check through what you've been posting. You can't change it now. You can't change what you posted around COVID. You can't change what you've been posting about LGBTQIA+. No, you can't. You can't change about what you have been posting about politics in the past 4 years or 6. Even if you change, the software is there to retrieve that. Because all the applications we use, all the sites we visit, these days, you must first accept. And you know, even university people do not read through what they are accepting. And by the way, even if you read Okolechi, the moment you say no, you will not use. So it's I accept. Things are retrievable. So these days, some of the countries are no longer really hustling with who is entering their country. No, we just have to check through what you've been posting. You're telling us you're a teacher. We usually see you posting about coffee and Al-Shabaab. Coffee and Al-Shabaab. Coffee and Is that the only topic you teach? So now they know, people have known. Now soon they're going to use another criteria or criterion. This is where technology is taking us. There is generative and predictive. AI can help regenerate. It can also predict based on the sites you visit, your operations, even what you entered in, based on your age, all those things. How do millennials behave at such a time? What are they going through? It knows within a blink of an eye, all the information around people like you is summed up. So it can choose to take over you. And the humanoids are taking effect mid this year. Yes. the Neuralink is not going back. So, my friend, be careful and watchful. When used with intention, technology can make love stronger, families closer, and careers more successful. So, the next time you reach to your phone or for your phone, ask yourself this question: how can this moment enhance my relationship? As you're picking the phone, but how can this enhance my relationship? Maybe before I respond to mails, let me send a hello to my wife or to my husband or to my child. My daughter Zion, I love you. Dad. Daddy, where are you? Gwendeka. Hey, Daddy. Yes, light moment with me. I proceed. Then I do other things. So, how can it help me become a better family member? Because now for you, you are not married, you are not a husband, you are not a wife. You are just a family member in somebody's family. Whether you have other people you influence or who influence you. Ask yourself, how can this technology help me to be a better family member? I believe with that, let us take and chill wisely. Let's build futures. Let us love harder and create lasting memories with the tools we have. Technology isn't just about screens. It's about what's behind them. Connection, growth, and family. That's the whole essence of technology. So on this Valentine's Day, I thank God that I've been with you people at MOOBS. We've explored how technology is affecting us or effecting us. I believe you're going to use technology wisely. As you live now, remember it is Sabbath, as much as people are celebrating Valentine's Day. But I believe God is with you. God is going to see you through. And if somebody has seen a light today, you've seen someone, mumbulirako tomorrow. So my elder, encourage my friends here. Don't look any further. We have so many beautiful girls here at MOOBS whom we congregate with. Please look at them. Consider one of them to become your wife. Ladies here, look at these men around here. Probably you're here because somebody lied to you the whole day and he made life hard for you and you said, let me even go to church. Use that as an opportunity. Get somebody from God's church. Maybe one day you will tell a story that, God, thank you. I came to you and I got a life partner. Shall we stand up and we pray together? Let us pray. Dear God in heaven, we thank you so much for MOOBS. I thank you so much for all the people that have turned out today on this Valentine's Day to talk about love, to talk about the future of their families, to talk about the technology and how it affects our lives and to talk about how we can improve our lives using technology. God in heaven, majority of the people here are not yet married. Others have just found love. Others are yet to find. Others have broken even before they commit. Others are confused. But Lord in heaven, I thank you for that confusion, because wherever it comes, it reminds us that you are all-knowing. Now let us bring all our confusion to you. All these girls and ladies who are heartbroken, may their hearts find solace in your presence. May you provide that special life partner that befits them, that will tread together to eternity. Lord in heaven, if there is a woman here who is crying out of pain of being heartbroken by a person that she expected to take her life, to spend her life with, I pray that you provide the best substitute that comes from you that will give that lady the best of life. God in heaven, I pray for the men here. A good number of them are figuring out their responsibilities they have in their families where they were born, the responsibilities they have in the community, and the responsibilities that everybody looks up to them so that they can provide. And they wonder, what kind of woman can best fit me, Lord? But God, I know you have a befitting partner for everyone. My humble prayer is that you help my brother get to know and to spot the right person that you have prepared for him. May all the men in this house be able to enjoy a good marriage and a good family. May we be able to bless all the members of our families, including sojourners, the workers and the relatives, the neighbors and the people we work with, and all the friends and every stakeholder of our family, Lord. As we live here tonight on Valentine's Day, I pray, Lord, that you give us the smile. May we feel the warmth of your love, Father, which is unconditional. If we are heartbroken in any way, may we feel your presence. And Lord in heaven, I pray that the day dawns that somebody gives a testimony that he was at Moobs, she was at Moobs on the day when people were celebrating, but she was feeling lonely, he was feeling lonely, but on this day you have provided the best partner for him, for her. God in heaven, grant us a safe night. Grant us a safe journey back home and give us the best of the Sabbath. And may we worship and praise your name on this Sabbath day. Thank you in Jesus' name. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear.